And a Christmas happy ending to a chilling story for one Texas family to tell you about, where a desperate father had to take a gun to save his son's life. Stay with me here. Not from criminals, but from medics. 11 months ago, 27-year-old George Pickering III was within an inch of death, lying in a critical care unit after a massive stroke. But doctors declared him brain dead indeed and approved taking him off life support. That was too much for his dad. This guy was even placed on an organ donation register with the consent of his mother and brother. Well, the story goes on. His distraught father could not believe that that was the only option. So, as I said, he marched him to hospital with a gun. He barricaded himself in that ward, refusing to leave his son's side, and apparently threatened staff too. So desperate was he.
He's pointing the gun like that.
We immediately give us security and call 911.
Well, the incident resulted in a lengthy standoff with police, after which the dad surrendered. His lawyer told us how events unfolded after that.
Towards the end of the standoff, which was about 3 hours long, he felt his son squeeze his hand. And about that time, the SWAT team had actually opened the door to the critical care room, and he had surrendered to the police, but he surrendered knowing that his son had squeezed his hand. The SWAT team had their own doctors, and when their own doctors entered into the critical care room, they saw that my client's son was not brain dead because he was making eye contact, he was following their commands, and they were completely amazed at this.
Shortly after that, George Pickering III came out of that coma and made a full recovery. However, his father was behind bars and had been sentenced to 10 months for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon for that incident. Charges, though, were finally dropped, and he's been released this month. The father and son are now back together for Christmas.
They were moving too fast. The hospital, the nurses, the doctors.
There was a law broken, but it was broken for all the right reasons. I'm here now because of it.
I don't think that he would have survived, but for the fact that his father slowed the process down. Certainly my client bears some responsibility in that he didn't handle the situation very well, but my heart goes out to him because I know how much he loves his son and that he was just completely, he was just grieving. Their relationship is just truly amazing to me. They are extraordinarily close. It's been a really wonderful Christmas present for me to see those two guys back together and that my client is back with his son. The case was about the love he has for his son and the fact that he was there to protect his son when his son couldn't protect himself.